Hey YouTube, this is another video about Twilight. Part of it's a question and part of it is another point as to why I don't like it. My first question is, what is the appeal? If you're a fan or if you don't like it and you have any theories on the appeal, please tell me. I've been looking for it, but I haven't found anything other than Um, Edward and Jacob are sexy. That is the only reason people I've talked to like it. Um, on Yahoo Answers, I go on that site a lot. I looked on there first. I found posts like, um, Edward Cullen, heart, and I'm not exaggerating. Those many hearts. And then it's questions like, who else is who else is in love with this vampire? I heart Edward. I mean, I don't see any other reason for the obsession. I really don't. I think that it's no substance to pretty faces in it. Um, I think the whole series is very superficial in general, but I think that would be definitely one of the reasons. When I was reading the book, I was wondering why it was so popular because my friend had told me it was very popular and all. And then even after that, I was like, well, why is this so popular? Even when the craze started. Um, and then I realized Edward is perfect. Edward is the most amazing man who ever walked this earth. And I mean, when the movie came out, that's all they had. They had I Heart Edward t-shirts and I Heart Edward wristbands. And then when New Moon came out, Taylor Lautner was everywhere. He had his ridiculous shirtless picture plastered all over magazines and billboards everywhere. Um, so my conclusion as to why it's so popular is because you were given two hot guys to absolutely adore. I don't think there is any other reason, and I'm gonna say that because that's my opinion and that's how I feel about it. Because of the way the whole thing is made out to be. It's not like I'm just saying this without backup proof because I mean I don't think New Moon would have been as popular if we didn't have all those magazines with a shirtless Taylor Lautner on them. And also, I am absolutely disgusted by fans. Sorry. I'm disgusted by fans because the double standard, okay? Um, you know how whenever Miley Cyrus puts out a photo that is questionable, um, the entire media jumps on her. She's called a whore. She's called a slut. She's called every name in the book. When Taylor Lautner, who is the same age as Miley Cyrus, puts out a very sexualized shirtless picture, it is just fine, and everybody adores it because it's different. It's a guy. Um, I think it's disgusting, and I mean, a few weeks ago on the George Lopez show on TBS, his talk show, they had Taylor Lautner on there, and he held up the magazine with Taylor Lautner on the cover. The entire audience went crazy. It was just absolute squeals from every end of the room. Um, say it was Megan Fox on the show, and he held up a picture of Megan Fox, and the guys in the audience went crazy, then they would be labeled pigs. I think that it's absolutely disgusting that it's perfectly okay for Taylor Lautner to do stuff like that, but Miley Cyrus can't, or I don't know, any other female star can't. Um, it's a double standard that should just be abolished. If you're gonna bag on one gender for what they do, then you need to bag on the other too. Um, that ties into what I'm saying about the appeal. It's like they have these market points, which are these two guys who are described as beautiful because everybody in Stephanie Meyer's book is beautiful if they're good. And I will go into that later. Um, This is a preview right now that everybody that is good in Stephanie Meyer's book is beautiful. Everybody who is bad is ugly. And just be waiting for that one because I have a lot to say on that topic. But if you're a fan and you're watching this, please let me know what it appeals to you about it. I have heard the true love argument, and I will talk about that one later, but I don't see that as a very good argument because that's one aspect of the books. There's supposedly so much more, but basically the only backup that these books have, the only substance to fall back on, is a love story and two hot guys. So, think about that one. If you have any answers, please let me know. And, like I was saying about the fans, I have a video on that because I have a lot to say about the fans. The really crazy ones, the fangirls, not the normal ones who don't absolutely jump on people for their opinions. And I will talk about that later. I think that's all I had to say about that. So yeah, comment and rate and subscribe if you want, and stay tuned for more. I'll talk to you later.